Alright, so we're going to demonstrate how to stretch your hamstrings at home. You can use a towel and wrap it around your foot. You want your bottom leg nice and long and straight. You want to watch that your pelvis isn't tucking under. So when you're pulling your leg, you don't want that pelvis tucking under, and you don't want tension in the neck and shoulders. So Cassidy's going to go back to doing a nice job of relaxing the pecs and relaxing the shoulders. So you want to keep that tailbone down so you have a nice long neutral spine. You're going to pull your leg towards you, and you don't want to pass 90 degrees. So any more past 90 degrees is actually your hypermobile. So you just want to bring it up towards 90 degrees. A lot of you who are watching this might be tight and you might only get to here, and that is fine. If you notice in this position that you feel anything behind the calf, the upper calf, we're going to show you how to stand up and stretch this hamstring. So if you're in this position and you feel more calf right here than hamstring, hold off on this stretch and move to the next stretch. So the next stretch, we're going to cross that right leg over towards the left, and you want to make sure to keep that right hip down and keep that right side long. If that hip comes up, it's going to change this stretch into a back stretch, and we want to keep it into the IT band and the hamstrings. So keeping that hip down, you're going to hold this stretch, keeping your shoulders nice and open. Make sure you're not rotated. And think too, if you don't feel anything, you can also think about bringing that right foot up towards your left shoulder, just nice and easy, and hold. And then the third, we have 3 hamstrings. The third one, we're going to externally rotate, heel and toe out. You're going to keep that left hip down, bring that right leg slightly outside of that right shoulder, and then bring that right leg up towards the right shoulder. And still that bottom leg is nice and long. And so you want to hold all 3, and like I mentioned, if you felt your calf in that first one, instead of holding that leg parallel if you feel the calf, go ahead and stand up and find a place at home, like a countertop that's a little lower, maybe a coffee table if you're really tight, and you're going to bring your right leg or left leg up to the countertop. And you want to square those hips off and soften that right knee slightly. And then keeping a nice straight spine, you want to think about hinging at the hips. So you're not rounding forward, you're hinging forward. And just hold. And again, check your hips. You want to make sure that your hips are even and you're not rotating. Yeah, exactly. No? Yes. And Cassidy, where do you feel this stretch?
I feel it in my hamstring.
Perfect, right in the center of the hamstring.
Yeah.
Perfect, so that's how you stretch all 3 of your hamstrings at home.